Five Below.
No, this will be 29 or this.
Welcome to episode 29.
All right, yeah, we're back live now.
Oh, we're going to be live regardless because I kept this thing going, so
okay.
We didn't really lose any time.
It's recording or talking.
So,
oh no.
Yeah, your daughter's 12. She's super artsy too, huh?
Yeah, huh?
She's artsy too, right?
Yeah, she got a whole bunch of like drawing and she loves like anime and you know what I'm saying. Stuff like
Take that train next.
That's awesome. She seems like a good kid.
Oh, you're a great kid. 4.0, cooks, cleans.
Nice.
Good kid. Yeah. But like she don't ask for much. Like, you know, my mom passed and everything. Like we had to pay for the funerals and you know what I'm saying, all the stuff for it. And she was like, Mom, she came to me, she was like, Mom, you know, because she wanted this new type of bed. You know what I'm saying? Just like a whole bunch of stuff for her because she turned into a teenager. So she was like, she only asked for like 5 things. She was like, go ahead, you can just take off the Polaroid camera. Like, you don't have to get me that. So then instead of just getting her a Polaroid camera in the film, I got her like a whole pack. So.
Oh, Dennis is putting a question mark. What I did, Dennis, is I started a new thing because the chat was down in the old one. So I started sometimes I'll do a take 2 if you have an internet issue. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing currently.
My daughter's in the 3rd round of the tryouts for the...
I thought it was the 5th one. She said 5th audition on Facebook.
It was the 5th day of auditions. She had auditions 4 days in a row.
How many auditions are there?
Damn.
She's done that.
There's Hernan.
And there's Hernan.
How you doing? Hernan's in the house.
We are super multicultural as fuck right now.
Yeah, if you want to be careful what you're trying to ask. Do not bump that fucking camera, son.
Here?
Do not. Hernan's wearing my hat.
Hernan lives at Cavs games, man.
First of all, this is Carlos' hat.
No, if that's what you want to
Hey, I'm
How
Tsunami.
you doing?
Nice to meet you.
You mentioned at that show, bro.
Yeah, it's a benefit show for my mother. My mother-in-law.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on with you?
Hey, Melissa wants to know where she can play.
Hey, Chavez.
I thought you should go on the lawn. It's fine.
I did that.
You don't forget somebody named Tsunami there.
What is this?
So you've been on stage lately?
Yeah, I just did a show last night out in Lorraine.
All right, I'll be right back. I got
What the hell you know in Lorraine?
Hey, Julie.
Yeah. What's his name?
I guess
Oh, yeah.
The Dave Morales?
Yep, Dave Morales.
Speak of the Devil?
Yep, Speak of the Devil. It was dope.
Never heard of it.
Y'all need to send me my information, man. I need to get booked in Lorraine.
He won't book
You're
me.
not booked in Lorraine. That's an entry prison. You're about to be booked in Lorraine, son. For copulence.
Yeah, you need to like give him my information, Tsunami. I need to be booked in Lorraine.
On Facebook. That's how I got all of them on the
I
little
don't-
page.
Anytime I add people on Facebook, they get offended by me real quick, it seems.
Oh, well, shit.
You're full?
You're not everybody's flavor.
The
You're
show
not everybody
budget. The
either
show
mine.
budget is primarily taken up by the Joe Vorell Fund for Advanced Cannabis Research. So we don't really have much much in the way of show.
In other words,
You sell some of those shirts?
He had a motherfucker.
we had to spell it right to sell some.
No, there's I bought that shirt, so it was like $14 in the shirt fund. But I was gonna flip that over into the next shirt.
But didn't somebody buy a shirt?
Yeah, Cassie bought a shirt.
And when are you going to make the fucking Joey Edibles shirt?
I don't know. We'll see whenever it becomes legal.
That's a good idea.
That's a good name, Joey Edibles.
Oh, Dennis wants to know, where are the blacks? Well, typically they are located
Apparently in Mexico.
I could go so many ways with that joke.
Oh yeah, you missed it earlier. He said
not going
the
to.
island where the blacks are, referring to Africa.
No, I said the land of black people.
Yeah, the land of black people. That's what he said.
Oh, shit.
It was
Listen.
funny. It was funny. It was funny.
He decided to talk about Amistad for 15 minutes.
Oh, shit. How long is this podcast?
Comedians here, so.
Right. Well, they're all looking at you and just laughing because you're about to start talking about cock again.
So?
Exactly. And this isn't
What?
Facebook.
Yeah, guys.
It's always Joe.
A lot of cock and balls.
Joe is obsessed with cock.
You just want to know out here. I should know.
Every time.
I don't know. I've seen you do it too, though, but he does it way more.
Look at his face. Every time he talks about cock, it looks like
He does get a smile every time the
It
word
looks
cock
like
comes
Charlie
out.
Brown fucking got his dick sucked or something.
I don't know who's getting more aroused, him or Tsunami. It's like a...
Oh, Tsunami's cold. That motherfucker.
Yeah, I think her nipples just fell off and they rolled in the ditch over there because
It might have.
It's cold out here, man. It's cold like your soul, bro.
Me and Tsunami were booked on the show, and I don't even know. I think you did perform that night.
You had
The
a lot
gay
of-
bar
Oh,
show.
there's Melissa's in the
I did.
house.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Hello.
thank you, Melissa. Thank you.
Pat's girlfriend is here.
We got a full house. Every guest that I said was going to be here showed up. This is a first on the show.
Ever.
Everyone. RJ was kind enough to bring a bottle of something. I think it's like grape juice or wine or something.
Yeah, 19 crimes.
Grape juice or wine is a completely
you know.
And I brought popcorn.
Oh yeah, I bought this gourmet. Yeah, have some
I
of that
brought
popcorn.
wings. Hold on. I brought wings and little pepperoni rolls.
Oh, nice,
Oh.
nice. But
I was gonna bring a whole chicken, just because you said surprise me. I was just gonna bring a whole
We
chicken.
gotta sing you happy birthday, man.
So back to what we were talking
we
about.
went down to one viewer.
Why don't we put the
Aw.
lunch in and we'll
Oh, look at that! Wow, she made one of those fancy cakes.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Joe, you gotta,
I want. Wait,
yeah,
So you
I was making
fancy,
some of that.
huh?
That was
You fancy,
you gotta keep her, baby.
It's so cold.
Brad.
Okay, what you
And
say?
everybody's gotten up, so I'll just move over here to keep the show going.
We were on the gay show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 43, right?
Yeah.
You did. You were the last one to perform, right?
No,
Who was the one that got the show pulled off the air?
I don't know. I don't know.
So cold. You look nice.
I think it was you because you were.
No, it wasn't me. It was not me because three people performed after me.
No, watch out, boy. Have a seat.
Was it?
Last Tuesday.
I don't know. I think the bar just wasn't feeling it. It was so crowded. You know, people.
I think they
They were.
no,
It was
someone
like
was offended.
split rooms.
So that's what I heard. Is somebody got offended?
Oh well.
We're
I
back
don't
up
know.
to 3.
That's how I look at comedy the same way. If you ain't offended, I ain't trying.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you can get offended by anything. Like people have all types of different opinions.
The only thing I remember going
Styles.
home and thinking to myself, I'm so glad I didn't go up that night.
I didn't say anything offensive. I don't speak. You know, I don't say offensive things. So if you get offended by me having a biracial daughter or me having a GED, like what did you? I tell you about my life. What could you possibly get offended by? My story.
Now, did you get a GED or did you get a diploma, Don?
I got kicked out of school and got a GED.
Where'd you get your GED from? Were you locked
Job
up when you got it? Or
No,
were you,
I've never been locked up, Joe.
That's a fucking
He just
lie.
put your ass in prison.
I mean, I've been arrested, but I've never committed a felony.
That's the funniest
No.
thing.
Well, I've never been
He's
convicted.
like, yeah, you went to jail.
I am
You
an
been to the big
educated
house.
man, sir. And if you look at that jawline,
You're a man, sir?
If you look at that jawline, there's no way you have done at least 2 years.
Yo,
with that
this
jawline.
chick
I've
like
never been
that.
to prison.
You should come over here on the camera and show him.
Oh, it's awesome, man. There's Will Ferrell and his lace fire, going down his shirt. That's
Merry
cool.
Christmas.
It's
I gotta do my nails tonight.
man, it's cold as fuck. It's like colder in here than it is outside, and outside the wind's blowing.
I have more degrees than the temperature in this room.
Oh, that's a good one. Because he actually does. What did you got like a master's, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it's one of my degrees.
Now, does your wife have a master's degree as well?
No, she just got her bachelor's a couple years ago.
So do you look at her and go, shh, shut up, I'm a master.
No, that's not what
No.
they do. No.
Not if you want to live.
No, my wife told me when we started dating she wanted me to treat her like royalty. So I took her to Burger King, Dairy Queen, White Castle.
White Castle, bro. Chicks love castles, bro.
Yeah.
They take their hair down and people can climb up the side of it and shit. That was a movie. Fuck you, Disney Plus.
He's talking about Tangled.
Disney Plus is so tsunami. What do you think about Disney
Love that
Plus?
movie.
Is it Disney Plus the bullshit?
No,
You have
look,
Disney
I
Plus.
love yes, because my best friend is amazing.
Damn, you mentioned
I love
Disney
you,
Plus.
Barbie.
She rubbed her tits and everything. She's like, I love.
I love
He's
Marvel.
just looking for
I love-
sponsorship.
yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's sucking the.
No, I have a Marvel
He said
shirt on, but
Disney
y'all can't
Plus.
see it because
He's like, can you sponsor the podcast? I'm talking
You have a
about you.
what?
I have a Marvel shirt on.
Oh,
I was trying to. I was like, no, it's too cold.
Hey, Hernan and Hernan, and you guys in the background, that gets picked up on the boom mic, so don't talk. There's a hidden boom mic today. There's no boom mic. There's no boom mic. I don't even know where I was
how you
going.
gonna come in our own show and diss us like that, man?
I don't even
It's
know
all Joe's fault.
Hey, I stopped badmouthing you guys on Facebook.
Not us. Joe.
No, you when I first met you, you're like, man, you was a little dick.
A little bit of a dick was putting it lightly. I like promote the show. He'd be like, you're a fucking loser, you fag.
Here he's talking about dicks again.
That's what I'm saying. This is all this dude talks about. Is dicks. That's all he talks about.
How come every time you say the cock word, you get a giant smile on your fucking face?
I always have a big smile on my face.
Only when you say cock.
So,
So it's every time, all the time.
like to say cock.
Loves cock. This motherfucker loves cock.
first of all, Joe doesn't even. Come on,
That motherfucker don't need to in hell anymore.
Why do you think
So are you going back to
Look at your old dad.
Funny Stop anytime soon? Or are you just not gonna try again?
What do you got?
I don't know.
Because the dude has disqualified me every time up until the last time I was there. You just got to keep going back. He always says Cleveland comedians ain't funny and all this other shit. You can't
He
take
told
that.
me I'm not funny, and I started in that club. I was like, listen,
Look,
everybody has
I'll be
their
the
own
first to
style
tell
of
you,
comedy.
I don't find women comedians funny. There's like 4 of them that I will book at all.
There's not a lot of funny. I mean, that's not true. It's not a lot of, but it's not like all. It's not as many as men. It's not as often.
There's not even that many funny men comedians in Cleveland.
That's
In
true.
all honesty, I'd probably 11, 12.
Like the pantyhose good.
That's a lot.
No, shit.
I don't know, because Cleveland bigger though.
Yeah.
Cleveland bigger. Akron like that.
Crackering.
We ain't got 11 to 12.
All right, now I was.
Hey, we're not cracking no more.
You guys will always be
We cracking
crackers.
now.
There's a lot of there's no big, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, those of you if you like watching from Malaysia or something like that, you know, we're worldwide, potentially worldwide. I'm not saying we are, but potentially worldwide. There's a drug called crack that was popular in the 80s. Okay. And the city of Akron was known for its crack problems in the 80s. So they called it crackling, and it was really fucking funny. But some people, like if you're from Akron, like LeBron, they don't think it's funny, but cracking's a funny statement. I like it.
Good luck trying to keep that off camera.
No sense at all.
The best way to keep it off camera is do not touch it on camera.
You're sus. Let me guess, you're gonna pull it out
I
now?
love it.
No, keep it in your hand.
Dude, honestly, me and this guy can tell
This
the
guy.
story.
We got sure we got extra room for Hernan.
Yeah, we have an extra. Come on up, Hernan.
You want
Join us,
you
man.
want
We
some
can talk about
scissors?
anything. What do you want to talk about, Joe?
You want to talk about scissoring?
What do you want that, man?
We want some embarrassing Joe stories.
I told you, it's an hour and a half show, bro.
I can do this.
Yeah, you can do it. Come on.
No, don't just we don't know where it's going.
Well, wait a minute. No, fuck that.
You know, we can't do unadulterated fucking stories without vetting them.
Dude, this whole podcast has been unadulterated.
there could be conflicts.
You're literally coughing from smoking weed on camera, motherfucker.
I know. Like the boss at the DA, you smoking pot. Like, what the fuck is that?
He's tapping me on the shoulder like, dude, shut up. No.
The dude probably told his boss, watch me on fucking YouTube, man.
Yeah, watch my podcast.
He's ahead of him on the
It's
podcast.
It's the #1 podcast on Friday
You
night.
ever seen
It's
that?
medicinal.
Have you
Oh
ever
my
seen?
god, you guys are
Have
hilarious.
you ever seen the second Austin Powers? The one with the fat bastard.
Where are you going?
It kind of looks like
I have
you.
a. I
Is he
knew
an
you were going
Amistad?
here.
No, if you lost a little bit of weight, you look like. What's that?
Austin Powers, where you-
Oh, no. There's a scene in the one Austin Powers, man. He's in the special projects room. All right, hold on. I gotta explain the situation for that.
Yeah.
You got to pay like a quarter to use a toilet here? So-
The door's fucked up. So
Oh.
it's a situation.
Come on like this with the fucking ashes in my face.
All right, now we're back.
Okay.
Now we're back to 3 people at the table again.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hold up.
Okay.
Now break us off with an embarrassing Joe story.
Yay!
Yeah.
Because if he started, he
This
can't
is
stop.
Hernan Cortez, Joe's long life childhood friend.
His life partner.
We've been friends since freshman year in high school.
Why?
Cleveland Central Catholic. You know what it was, man? I'm gonna tell you a good story about Joe. He's done some fucked up shit, but I've always loved this guy. I remember when I first met him, we were in high school. We had different lunch mobs, and then for some reason I had to go on his lunch mob.
What?
And yeah, it was a
Lunch
mod.
period.
Yeah, it was a mod. They went back to
right.
periods later, but they were called mods.
Right.
And man, I was walking through and I didn't know where to sit because I was in a different lunch mod. And Joe was like, "Hey man, come sit here." And I was like, "All right." I sat down and the one girl goes, "Man, I don't know this guy. I don't want him here." Joe goes, "No, he's all right, man." You know, I can say a lot of shit about him, but man, he's a stand-up dude, man. He's a solid guy. It's his birthday today, right? Was it 43?
I've known him since we were young. It's his birthday today, ain't it?
43.
I thought you were going to tell
That's old as shit.
No, I'm now going to tell some crazy shit now. I just want to tell a nice story about him, man. Yeah, no, he's
He ain't even gonna see this shit.
Like,
Now you gotta tell the
It's
most
just like-
degenerate story humanly
Oh.
possible when he walks back in to where he thinks you've been talking shit about it the whole time.
A lot of it's fucked up. A lot of it's really fucked up. Yeah, man, because Joe used to be a big drinker. Like I think Joe one night fucking drank like 2 cases of beer. It was Bush. He would drink 12, go to sleep for like 2 hours, wake up, drink another 12. And oh, dude, he was so fucked up. And one day, I lived in Dayton for a while, and he came down to visit me, and it was my wife now. At the time, she was my girlfriend, and we were at her apartment, and Joe woke up fucking butt naked. He was fucking just standing there with just my wife and her roommates, just standing there, all fucked up. Just butt naked. We went to Cancun together once, and we didn't see Joe for 3 days. And if you go on his Facebook, there's pictures from if you go on his Facebook, my phone's dead. Go on his Facebook, you go to the Cancun trip, there's pictures where you've never seen anybody drunk like him, man. Dude, Joe, these guys, we at the time, think about this, we had disposable cameras, man. Like, and Joe had one, and then when Joe had to Cleveland, he fucking developed it. He's like, what the fuck? He don't remember none of this, man. But,
he was using it to piece the week together.
oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
oh,
okay.
dude, yeah, seriously, if you go look at these pictures, dude, Joe has this big stain in his shirt right here. All his shirts dry. It's like this little stain right here. It's like this big, and all these random fucking like 18-year-old kids all standing behind him. Dude, it was fucking great. God, what else can I talk about? Fuck, how many DUIs he's had?
Oh man.
Are you talking about like noise pollution or something?
Oh, he's had everything, man. He's had a hit and run where he jumped out. Fucking, they called the cops and said his car was stolen.
I just watched something on YouTube about a guy getting busted for doing that shit.
Or the time he was driving, he hit like 10 cars, and these guys followed him to his house. And then choke. And then the next fucking police were at the door, like, you hit like 10 cars, dude. Literally, in like a block and a half.
Joe was like, it wasn't me. My car was stolen. Like, motherfucker, we walked. You walk in.
Oh, dude.
Probably before they had cameras all over the place.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. This was like 95, 96. Oh yeah, there was not a lot of stuff going on then, man. Fuck. What else can I say about him? There's some stuff I can't say. He's done some fucked up shit.
Wow.
Yes. But he's a good dude. You guys got any Joe stories? I know you only known him for a little bit.
Yeah, I've only known him a little.
I just-
I've known the
know
weed
you
Joe.
know.
Yeah, dude. Drunk Joe. Nobody likes Drunk Joe. Nobody.
No?
Nobody.
Why?
Yeah, he was a dick.
Oh, dude.
Mike Mondro.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Jeez.
No, she has to go.
All right, we have
All
more
right,
time to talk shit about Joe.
Yeah, we'll go one at a time to get him out of here. We can just keep talking
We
about
can just keep talking
Oh,
shit about
end of the
Joe.
podcast. Sorry, no more time.
He's gonna go to listen to it and be like, "What the fuck?"
No, but yeah, Joe.
You're good.
What's going on?
You know,
Let's talk about you and your relationship.
we don't have to. We're
Oh.
good. We're good.
No, honestly, you got a good one there, Pat.
Thank you.
That's what I said. He's
Thank
got a
you.
Susie homemaker, man. She
Oh,
put
yeah.
up this picture of a cake she baked
Hey,
the
when
other day.
I take a piece of that cake, I'll let you know if I like it. You can make one for my birthday. But it looks good.
Thanks.
When did you guys make it yesterday?
Yeah,
Nice.
You made that?
Mhm.
Oh, good
Yeah.
job.
Oh, wait, did you help?
That's what I
I
said.
did.
She makes
Okay,
shit
hold
look
on.
like shit.
Did he really help?
I helped. I made the batter.
Yeah,
I did the
Hey,
blender.
did you? What was that meal you
Peter?
made? Hey, what was that meal you made?
It was
lasagna.
supposed to be lasagna, but it looked like this dude didn't have a clue what the fuck.
Oh, what are
he
you
was doing.
talking about?
Hey,
You didn't see it.
hey, we'll see if she really loves you. How was it?
it was good.
Be honest. Don't
Lasagna?
just tell him it was
Was
okay.
it all right? No, I'm
Well,
good.
it
I'm
wasn't
good.
too
I'm good.
We're good this
He
way.
didn't make it himself.
No, but I'm saying, but was it great?
Where did you see the lasagna?
On the Facebook.
On your
Oh,
Facebook.
I know, yeah. I didn't see what I was making.
But she said it was. Did you say for his first try it was all right?
It was good. It was delicious.
Oh, okay.
It was delicious.
Next time you
Uh,
take
that-
it, totally
that
got
was
a
not me.
Oh,
Give me the
God.
ashtray.
Here you go.
Well, then you have to leave the room because I don't do good with people standing behind me and critiquing it.
Mine too. Kidding.
Oh.
I know she intimidates you, huh, buddy?
I'd say that.
Nah, but no, that cake did look good. Was it really good? You ate? You're always making stuff, man.
Yeah, it was big.
That's awesome. You got a good one there, buddy.
She gave me trying to lose weight and other things.
No.
So are you the same way? Do you like to bake and cook? And
I like to cook.
No. Oh, you like to cook?
I can bake. I had a decorating kit. So
See, I do most of the
I
cooking
can
in my
do that,
house.
But I love to Politics.
Yeah, 'cause I can cook.
You should even go to the gym, buddy.
I'm trying.
Now, this is a
It ain't
different
easy.
vibe
It
than
ain't
we got
easy,
going
buddy.
on without,
Oh.
without this motherfucker.
Hey,
Nice,
hey, see you later.
I'm trying, man.
Hernan Cortez,
Hey,
everybody.
one day I'm gonna come here just with me and Joe going back and forth.
We invited you last week,
I
but
know, but I went to a Christmas party.
And he had shots of.
you didn't want to catch a Joe on the way home. Is that what you're saying?
Man, oh, yeah, dude, I had a bunch of tequila and had some-
You want to move in or not?
That's supposed to be drink, but we're doing shots out of it.
Brandy is. I don't like brandy.
This is a sipping brandy, not anymore.
I love Parmesan. Oh, that's my shit.
Now, do you drink tsunami?
Yeah.
You drink to excess on most comedians?
Did you really just ask a comedian if she drinks?
No, she's That's awesome.
My birthday's February 6th.
Happy early
This
birthday.
is always a good one.
Somebody.
What is that?
Cavassier.
Okay.
There's a there's a
Again, I don't
song,
drink,
yeah,
I don't know.
Jessica Kavasi. Who's singing?
For
Mr. P?
Buster Rhymes.
I don't know. I know this
Fox
my
and
shit.
Vorell.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
He wasn't the Fox on the show.
Oh, that was the Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady
That
was
was
the
Wayne
Fox.
Brady.
Dun, dun,
On the Masked Singer.
dun.
For those of you out there who might be like in Malaysia or some shit, we potentially were alive now. Potentially. You don't
You're gonna
fucking know
poke me
that.
the fucking eye before the night's out. You know that, right?
You say you're colorblind,
How
bro.
many people are watching right now?
There's 3. There could be in Malaysia. I don't know. I don't know that.
Did they tell you who?
I don't know.
No, don't tell you who.
No, it does not. It's
I'll
not.
give you the analytics to.
You could be in Smash to be the cracker.
Okay, it's probably Dennis.
You don't know that.
It's definitely Dennis.
Your mom.
But look, right there.
Your baby
Dennis is in
mama.
Mexico.
Is he back in Mexico?
Yeah.
We are international.
How do you- I thought he was going somewhere else.
He went to Mexico, bro.
But he was in Mexico before.
He could be down there chilling with 4 essays eating burritos right now.
He was.
We are fucking multicultural.
Remember? Did you watch the show when he explained it or no? Obviously, he did it. Yeah.
No, but I'm sorry. I thought he was not going to Mexico. I thought he was going.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Vietnam,
Yeah,
bro.
Asia.
Yeah, Vietnam.
But why did he go now?
Because he lost his passport and he had to pay money to get a new one, and he has to have the money to go to Vietnam.
Nobody drinks.
Passports are that much, you can't go to
Okay,
Vietnam.
But he went back to Mexico. That was,
My last
We really,
podcast,
none of us
I've been
really
mimosas.
drink. No,
Why do you want to leave so bad?
none of us do drink.
I drink.
Oh, do you?
Matt'll have a couple shots. Melissa's driving anyway. Driving him crazy, am I right?
Oh,
That joke's older than me. I'm 43 today, by the way. Happy birthday.
I know. I said,
Super
I
dude
said
shit.
happy birthday, man.
What time? 10:38. Damn, time's flown by, bro.
Dude, I've told some good stories about you.
He's on his
Did you?
It was nice.
His eyes ain't even open, bro.
I know. He's probably inhaling. It's very
Joe is fucking gone.
Yeah, he
Yeah, Joe's
go.
fucked up, man.
Dude, I'm not. It's not like when you fucking drink and you're blacking out. I'm fucking coherent. You giant you.
Tell me,
Who the fuck you calling a
You fucking King Kong Bunny. Without the attractiveness or the height or the girth or the big feet or anything. You know nothing like King Kong Bunny except that you're fat.
that's me. Shit. Bullying is not
Right
nice.
there. You hit him with a fucking uppercut right there.
Don't
bro.
bully people.
No, he can't do anything because he's on probation. Action's unstable, like your tattoos and your prison life. So how's it on the outside? On the outside, he doesn't feel better.
I've never been in prison, Joe. I've been to
Hey,
jail.
let's sing happy birthday on the air, fool.
I have never
I
been
will
to
have,
prison
We'll get a
either.
copyright strike.
No,
Technically,
unless
the happy birthday.
if you play the song, you get a
No, the singing the song is a copyright strike because the Beatles own or Paul McCartney owns the rights to the birthday song.
song.
No, he
the
does not.
birthday
Give me that
is
later.
over.
We'll bring it on
I'm
later.
pretty sure I'm right
the
on
song, the
this.
song
No,
is
I'm
over
pretty
70
sure.
years
Listen,
old.
here.
It's a free
Let's
license
sing happy
song.
birthday. Please.
Yeah, they
Should we
took
turn
it
the
to
lights
please,
off?
please, honey,
Like we did
keep
for
it.
seance?
Happy birthday.
Who's gonna do the Mr. President thing and then happy birthday, Mr. President? I am doing it.
the girl, the one I don't know her name
Yeah.
said.
There's no
no.
Marilyn Monroe in this show, bro. Well, for the reason,
Tsunami, it's on you.
for the simple
We're like
fact that
Marilyn
it's
Manson.
10 degrees in here. It's too cold for that. The
I got
nipples would
the
fall off. The nipples would fall off. They go rolling right down to the mall. Right down to fucking right
Where's
over
the
the
light for this
mall.
thing?
Oh, just right there.
You can't kill our lights.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
what the fuck, man?
All right, ready? We gotta see the
I
cake.
know.
I'm gonna walk around. Ready? Listen.
He's gonna do it just like your graduation
Ready?
song.
This motherfucker done disconnected
Yeah,
us.
count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Mr.
President.
Birthday to you.
And many more. Make a big wish, buddy.
Says
Yay!
34.
And also, this beautiful cake was made by Melissa.
Melissa.
Don't drop it, bro.
That he almost fumbled it.
Hey, I hope.
Oh, okay, Pat.
He licked the batter.
We got Pat back. We got
He beat some taste test.
That got a
Pat on
pack.
the pad.
So he helped beat off the cake.
Don't
What
drop
did he
cake
do?
on me, man.
Pat.
Hey, did you have plates out here, Joe?
We did it one time.
Man, you gotta go. When she brought plates and fucking sports.
Oh.
I got wings. Go keep
You
that
got
shit
wings?
up. Yeah.
Let's get wings from.
Giant eagle.
Oh, nice.
The buffalo.
Hey, Joe, you
You
want
gotta
to
put them in the microwave.
What's that?
Oh, one of
What is
those.
that?
Oh,
What's the first
man.
place, buddy?
That's all right.
Is this edible or not edible?
This show has been off the rails,
Yeah, those been.
but it's been a fun show
Aren't
too.
they always?
No, sometimes we stick to the subject matter. I think we tried to stick to the subject
we gotta
matter
get
in the
There was
first
one
two
thing on
shows.
the agenda. That was all.
That he's not
No,
It was his birthday.
That's more than what we usually do. We usually go Deadpool, which nobody's died in our death pool.
We haven't checked that in a while.
What?
Nobody's died. They're all still alive,
I
Joe.
forgot who's even on the list.
We all drafted 10 people that we thought would die this year, and no celebrities that we picked have died.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
You ain't never heard of a Deadpool?
Joe.
It's a thing. It's actual.
You've never heard of a
That's
Deadpool?
a white people thing. like a North Olmsted white people thing. I ain't never heard of no shit like that. No, for real. Is it like normally like
It's really a thing,
it's
yeah.
just like, you know,
People
you
bet on
haven't
it. People-
moved up,
Yeah.
like, you know,
The only rule is you
It's like a
can't kill them.
bingo.
Can't kill him yourself.
how much do you bet on this?
It's like $20, something like that.
Yeah.
Anybody else want cake?
But hand them out, man.
That was a
Everybody.
small piece.
No, I can't have carbs, so I don't eat
Oh.
cake.
Yeah, so these guys are on diets, bro.
Yeah, like totally. Fucking stop eating that shit in front of my family. Look, I'm just gonna be like this for the rest of the show.
You were doing good. You were
I gave a whole bunch of weight back.
I'll tell you.
but you know, just like with my wife when she lost her mother, it's a normal thing when you go through something like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's only been like 10 days.
Yeah, but still.
I gained like 30 pounds when I quit smoking. Every time I quit smoking, I gained my weight right back.
You'll get there, man. Cut out the pasta and the bread. You'll be surprised how quickly that shit'll
And the
fall
pop.
off you. I can't quit the pop.
Yeah.
You having some?
I got one.
No, thank you. No, thank you. It does look beautiful.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Which is pretty good, yo.
It looks really
She
good.
said she don't
I know I'm good.
Very good. Yeah.
I know I'm good.
You remember in Office Space, that guy named Milton? He wanted a piece of cake so bad for that one party. Then the one chick was like, "No, Milton, please share with everyone. Make sure everybody gets a piece." And he was getting all pissed off. He's like, "Okay, this one time." And then Milton passed the cake, and then like everybody else got cake. And the last person that was just started eating the cake, and the two people ate around him ate cake. He didn't get the cake. It was so fucked up.
What the fuck?
You don't remember Office Space? You don't remember?
With Joe,
Milton?
you get little bits and pieces, and you just gotta fill in the rest.
Okay, I got an imagination. This could be a fun conversation. I would have pulled it into my neck.
Hey, you know what her secret
Women do
ingredient is?
best.
Pudding. That's sweet.
Like that, and puts food in his mouth every second. Of every
Why you gotta keep taking shots at me?
You're closest to the warm shit.
Like I said, I might be
Yeah.
the fattest one of this team, but I am also healthier than you are.
We've had no earthquakes on the show. It's because of you, man.
Got a tsunami though.
That's true. Now, how did you come up with the name Tsunami?
That's a good question.
Actually, there's multiple reasons. I chose it on multiple different aspects because, like, I thought about it. Like, okay, so a long time ago, one of my exes used to call me.
Why is that?
Because she's a squirter.
I want to hear it.
That's exactly what it is.
He told me that too. He's like, so your name's
She's a
Tsunami.
squirter.
That means you're a squirter, huh? I'm like, damn! Mind your motherfucking business.
But that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, mind your business.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah,
I can't be good at it, man.
What's
Now,
wrong with y'all?
When she said her ex named her that, that's exactly what she was trying to say.
Nah, because I'm a motherfucking vicious ass store.
now, was this how long you been for the comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you don't remember the tsunami back in 05?
There's a
Because if you'd have came out with the name back
Oh,
then,
yeah, I
his name would have been
know.
horribly
There was a
offensive back
tsunami the year
then.
before that in Japan.
Been horribly offensive back then. It's like having the name Me Too now or some shit. I don't know.
I know. I said that that was one of the things. I'm like, yo, the big tsunami takes a book out. Like, I'm not gonna get booked nowhere.
But here's my thing.
I think that's funny.
What made you decide to do that or to go with that name as opposed to your
so
actual
when I went
name?
to like write it out, I spelled tsunami with the S. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You have room
on
to
some
pull in,
real
'cause
shit. That's why I made it part
I
of
don't know
my
if you
joke.
care, but you're not.
Because when I wrote it down, I was just like thinking of like names. You know what I'm saying? Like names I've been called. You know what I'm saying? Parts of my personality. You know what I'm saying? Because I done lived a lot of lives. So like when I'm like changing through and everything, it's kind
Hold on. Hernan had a question for you.
Hey, was there were we passing on a blunt?
I don't know. That was why does anybody?
No, come on. You know damn well. Look, we are 100% open and honest on this podcast.
I don't know why. I don't know why he.
You
told
know
that.
damn
I've been
well
called
why.
savage. I don't know why I got called that. I'm not savage. I've been called ghetto. I'm not ghetto. I got fucking doilies and I pass out Christmas cards and bake cookies for our new neighbors. Like I am not ghetto.
That's just the inner white creeping out. Like no matter how hood we are, there's still that inner white person that kind of creeps out every now and then. That's just the inner white. You hit the camera, Joe.
The camera.
We're good. We're good.
That's Hernan. That was your fucking.
Hernan did it.
So, what made you decide to go with a stage name as opposed to your actual name? Is what I was asking.
Because I'm in the medical field.
She doesn't want her coworkers know her.
Has it
No, they know. Most of them are. I'm nasty as fuck. But I want to do real estate too, and I don't want to be like tsunami. Unless that's the way my life turns out, that would be so dope. Just traveling by getting people's houses on motherfucking ocean.
Yeah, because I still get the
Well,
same
real
thing
estate.
about, why do you go by Don C when your last name don't even start with a C? It's like, because it's a Don C, motherfucker. Just leave it at that.
C stand for anything?
What if
Yeah, my middle name.
What's your middle name?
I ain't saying that shit on there.
Oh, no.
Because I don't want my full government name out there.
Please spell it out for me. Go like this.
Motherfucker, you act like a sign language, bitch.
Now you can make me sit here and go, what the fuck's the C stand for? You can't
Charles.
somebody, man.
Cortez.
Really?
No, motherfucker.
I know that. No, but I'm saying-
She was actually right. She was right.
I know what you said. What you said.
Tsunami's high as shit. Tsunami is enjoying herself. She has no clue what she just said 2 minutes ago.
he was Charles? Chad.
We are joined by another person. You look familiar. I wasn't going to make an ass out of myself by assuming that's who you were and shit. Plus, the last time you were here, you were really drunk and
Yeah.
That happens.
it was a good time.
I got a lot of good times.
All these people come to see Joe, and Joe ain't
In
even in this bitch.
garages.
Him and Pat
With
both
couches.
left the show. I am the only original cast member here right now.
Who's the other guy?
Yeah, he's super dadded.
Most were in trailer parks,
What?
but I had a couple good garage stories too. They all have couches in garages. So.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, this was Joe's bedroom.
No, when I first saw Tsunami, she was first starting out. I think I saw you and Mayo on the same night.
I don't know.
Who's a better comedian, Joe or Mayo?
I always said Mayo because he won the competition and I lost, so.
But I'll give you some balls for you.
Mayo's good though.
Yes.
But here's my thing: if you got enough balls to get on that stage, and you ain't putting a thong on your head trying to fucking do comedy, or you ain't standing in one place, let me tell you something.
If you
funny
making
that
people
happened to
laugh,
me.
that's what it is. If you making people laugh.
Everybody's style's different.
How many shows?
Like me and Tsunami have a very similar style, but we're very different at the same time.
The thing about Mayo takes this shit seriously. He's hustling about it. I just like having fun, man. Like I had more fun at the after parties and just bullshitting. That's why I think I started the podcast. Honestly, we're being truthful. Is that I just like this kind of format, just bullshitting, just having fun, and we just I don't really care
You're
about
not a joke teller, man.
He's a storyteller.
I'm a storyteller.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And trust me, when it's just us, dude,
What is blocking?
we laugh our ass
What
off.
is that?
Dude, you have to bet our
Nothing's like
There's something.
it's one of those Christmas lights on the thing.
Yeah, from where you guys kicked it. We're good now.
All right. Did you move it too far though?
Imagine how many-
Tsunami's not gonna be on the shot. You got too much of RJ in the shot.
Yeah, get less of me in the shot.
Right. Hold on,
Poor RJ came in. We haven't
That's
even
okay.
really. Gotten
Well, we
to-
have so many wonderful people here. I don't.
Nah, you're always
I'm not
welcome
into
back.
There's so
too.
many people here. I don't know.
Yeah, if I can fit it in my, Scott, I have to come a long way. I have to come all the way from past Baker Square and Lorraine Road. That's kind of hard.
No, you really do, man.
Oh, I know.
How far is that actually?
Hey, no, fella, look at this shot now. Is
Not that far.
Does that come from Payne Avenue over on the east
No, I
side?
came back.
Yeah.
It's about a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, what
Time
Payne and what? Because I used to work at Myers.
They got a good band there.
Payne and
47th and Payne.
Okay.
Hey, did you have a cookie? Did you have a cookie over there?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. There's some. You can take the Joe ones too. You can whatever you want. Well, those are.
I
Oh,
go
those
out.
are
What
lemon
you talking about? I
squares.
go out.
These are the ones.
I know
that
you are.
have the stuff in it.
I go out with you.
I want to try this.
Sure. Who
What's
smells
that?
that?
It's
phone
pepperoni
broke? Oh, she said it?
It's a two-way street. I've been.
and mozzarella.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you
You
finally
want
get
me to get
No,
it?
you can finally push it again. Look at your
First of
Alright,
all, you don't
so-
return any of my messages.
Where's your phone at, man?
You
Here's the oldest iPhone. It's
I'm busy right now.
got the iPhone 4?
I can't even see. I guess it doesn't matter. You can't even see my
Oh,
face.
the lights blocking it.
God damn it.
Well, no, if you do that, then tsunamis nothing. Well, yeah,
Hold on. She's good.
That's good. That's good. Well, yeah.
It's a Christmas.
You got to move that damn Christmas light.
Oh, I'm in there.
Don't move it too much, bro.
Oh, okay.
There we go. We're good. Everybody's in the shop.
That's good. That's better.
So what are you eating over there, Tsunami?
Is it
No,
Pepperoni
it's
and
not.
mozzarella.
Ice 6,
Spin
man.
wheel.
Yeah. That thing's like this big.
Okay, so iPhone 5SE.
Keep pushing
It's
it.
like
Heidi said
it's
it
almost a 6. It's almost a 6.
Man said I'm sick.
Damn! Now her,
This
Hernan,
still works.
and your girl are clowning on you.
I'm not.
Oh, Dennis talked about his thing earlier. We didn't pay attention. Hold on.
What thing?
He wrote,
What?
I had to pay for a new flight to Vietnam, so I wasn't willing to spend the money, so I came back to Mexico instead.
All right.
Oh,
There you go. There's your clarification. He's in Mexico.
yeah, he's still in
They wanted him to
Mexico.
pay for it.
He was in Mexico,
Yeah,
He wanted to
he's
pay
gonna-
for, or they wanted him to pay for another trip to Vietnam, and he wasn't willing to pay for
It
it.
was ridiculous. He couldn't rebook.
Probably cheap, huh? I'm done now.
He's like, I'm done. I got to go home soon. Like I keep telling people, man, Joe will put you in the hospital if you let him.
But you don't inhale, man.
This shit is amazing.
That's the whole thing. He's like
I
that.
know.
He's like that alcoholic who wants to go shot for shot with you, but he's drinking water, you're drinking vodka. That's this motherfucker. He just wants to see how fucked up you'll get.
These edibles are fucking real cookies. Everybody else.
Yeah, oh yeah. Notice there's two different types.
I know.
There's Joe's cookies and then the other cookies.
This is a special
His
design.
cookies are real strong. That's
Whoa.
Real strong on the sugar. That's it.
You guys are more ridiculous than a fucking.
Joe likes to see everybody else. How far can I push
Joe
him?
loves.
Because then he's like, oh, I outsmoke all of y'all, but the motherfucker don't inhale. He's Bill Clinton over here.
You take
Hey,
one
Don.
puff of the crown and you are done, Don. He's like,
Yeah, but I'm not over here pretending I'm super smoker and not inhaling either.
I inhale. I don't inhale the swishers, but I inhale the fucking weed.
Oh, bullshit.
Yes, I do.
All right, Clinton.
See, Julia knows.
No, he isn't.
She knows, man.
Yeah, she's got that shit-eating grin like I'm not going to blow up his spot, but
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna get pulled over today.
I'm not going to. What am I going to get pulled over for? Why you always got to be fucking with me?
Probation violation.
I'm not on probation.
That's what somebody who's on probation would say. If it
Dude, I have a
wants to know.
CCW. That shows I have not fucking committed any felonies that I've been
cold as a
convicted
motherfucker.
of.
My ears cold.
Man, if you're so advanced in stature, if we want to be politically correct, call it horizontally enhanced. You're so big that like you concealed carry, like even if you're just carrying it, it'd be concealed because you couldn't see it. Where's it at? It's gone, man. It's gone, dude. You can't see your gun, bro. It's probably on you now. You just don't know.
No, I
I got
don't.
that bitch on you right now, don't you? You don't even know.
You pass me those pepperoni things?
She ever went to 25 years.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ. Dude, we probably been to fucking.
Yeah, that
Oh, at
was.
least 100. At least 100.
You got like season tickets?
We did. Oh, you did once.
Yeah.
2009, 2010.
Thank you so
we
much.
had
We
some
looked most all the
and all the playoffs too.
All the playoffs.
We're the average playoff series almost.
It was crazy. It was.
I'm afraid to say
The only year
first
was
Cavs game I went to.
I ain't even
What
trying
year was
to
the first one you went to?
try that.
It was in the 70s at Cleveland Arena.
Oh, not you remember the Cleveland Arena?
The old Richfield Coliseum?
No, the Cleveland Arena.
Before that. He's talking like 74,
And
75.
you know where
shit, I wasn't
you know where
even
the
alive
American Red Cross is on Euclid? That's where the Cleveland Arena. That's where the Cavs used to play.
Oh wow, I wasn't even alive then.
The Cleveland Arena, check this out. The showers were across the street. With the whole thing?
Yeah, I saw the circus there. I saw Peter Pan.
The showers were across the street, so like when the players would go to the go to the locker room, or whatever, they'd have to walk across the street after the game to get to the fucking locker room because that's how ghetto the Cleveland Arena was.
I'm good
It's
though.
just cheese.
I'm cool, thank you.
So that was the original wine and gold, not the wine and gold they call it now.
There's a whole other world to it.
Who was Austin Carr on the team for that game?
Wow.
You remember any of the players at all?
Might have been after. Yeah, Bingo Smith and it was about that time.
I
Yeah.
used to see those down the cash for a long
World
time.
We're talking how cheap Pat is.
Why are they clowning on you?
All right, how cheap is he?
I said, Pat's really cheap. And she was like, not really. He's all right.
He's not cheap. He's frugal.
I took it out a lot of nice
I don't know.
places.
She never said I called you cheap.
Does he use coupons at restaurants?
He takes her to a lot of nice places.
No, I'm
the
trying to
Goodwill on
vouch- I'm trying to
117.
vouch for you on here, man.
Does he take a place that doesn't have a clown as a mascot for the restaurant?
What?
How you do it?
I'm not Jewish.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, he's got a lot of shit on me too. So
That's the resident Jew.
Hey, Pat.
I see Pat do some crazy stuff. Oh, yeah.
All right, so what's your
Now they're making a
budget?
coffee date to talk more shit about you.
Hey, what's
Talking
your
about it right here.
so Pat? Hey, shh, bring it down. That's gonna be the background noise. We're not gonna get sponsored.
Trust me,
Y'all ain't
no
no-
How many
Hey, so
sponsors
Pat-
have you had?
what's up?
So Pat, what is your budget on the Christmas gift from Melissa? It's like $20 to $30, I'm assuming, right? It's probably all right. Would you say it's a fair gift for a girlfriend, $20 to $30 for Christmas?
That's not a nice question to ask.
Some people be
She's
spending like
worth it.
$200-$300.
Just listen to a really nice record.
Yeah, I spent.
I bought her.
I
Don't-
spent
don't
4 on the
listen to
Did
wife.
you tell him the present I got you?
Don't listen to her now, man. No.
Wait a minute, don't listen to me. What are you talking about?
No.
Was it a
not
Hello
very
Kitty
nice.
necklace?
Would you want to go to a nice restaurant?
No. It's a waste of
Would
money,
you wanna go to a
bro.
nice restaurant?
No,
Good
I'm
food?
nah.
No, you cook her a nice dinner, bro.
Did he tell you not to wear it more than 3 hours at a time, or else it'll leave a green
Or you
ring
get
around
somebody
your
who knows how
neck?
to cook and you have to cook a nice dinner for your wife.
He went to Jared, Jarrod.
Right, some guy hangs out in fucking 73rd
Poor
Place.
Pat. Everybody's just clowning on Pat now. I feel bad.
Hey, Pat, what
No,
do
you
you
don't.
I'm not participating in this shit
Huh?
anymore.
You want to know why don't you want a bachelor party?
Oh, we're having a bachelor
I never
party.
said I want. I never said I didn't want a bachelor party.
Yeah, who the fuck said that? We're having a
bachelor
bachelor
party is going to be the most epic bachelor
I never said I didn't
Oh,
want one. I
dude.
said I don't
Yes.
want
Dude.
strip clubs.
Oh,
Strip
dude,
club
we're-
isn't
hey,
my
these-
thing, is what I said.
Oh, these, No, we're not even
You
gonna get
said
strippers, bro. No, we're just gonna fucking get everybody fucking really baked and shit, bro.
But Joe won't be baked.
No,
But
I,
He'll be eating regular
I'm not
cookies,
opposed.
watching everybody else get stoned.
when that time comes, I'm not opposed to a bachelor party.
Are we gonna go overseas?
See, I didn't have a bachelor party, but the wife had a bachelorette party.
But when Pat gets married,
That's-
we're gonna
that's
have a best party.
crazy.
It's going to be your best
That-
party, too.
You
I
just
didn't.
yourself.
I'm not a party type of person, though. That's
you,
why.
You should at least got some titties you thrown in your face or something.
That's true. Titties in your face is a good idea for a bachelor party.
Titties in the face are always a good idea for any time.
Well, who said anything
I
about
would do
strip
that.
club? We just talked about titties in your face. Jesus was in a strip club idea.
But the wife, in fairness, didn't have a stripper or anything. She just went out with her friends. So
She went to the
Did they
golden,
I don't
See
do
dick?
bars.
It's 2019.
Say
Everything
what?
gets delivered
Did
to
they
your
see
house
dick?
now.
she went to the,
No.
the golden banana.
No, they didn't go to the Golden Banana. What the fuck? Never mind. I don't even want to know.
You've been to gay strip clubs many times. But don't tell that shit.
You know what my name?
And that you assume that was a name because you've been there. It's not even a place. You dumbass. All right, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Let's get
This
close
shit
to
get
that.
real homophobic.
Sounds like it's getting close to the end of the show.
It's definitely the end of
How
the
does
show.
close to the end sound like?
Hey, somebody take a picture of all of us. Everybody here. I don't know. Everybody should be in. I don't give a fuck. I went for Joe's birthday. You post it on Facebook, buddy.
This guy went to fucking Facebook.
You fucking post selfies every
I hate
day.
this.
All day,
That was
every
like,
day.
hey,
This motherfucker posts more selfies than anybody I know.
He always looks like he's taking shit too. Taking a shit.
Yeah, it's like
Hold on. Let's get ready.
You always
Come on,
have to
here.
have it.
Julia, take care of her.
You post selfies at work, though.
2, 3. I got it there.
Watch yourself. Don't fall over.
Queso.
All
So
right,
from everybody at the STD podcast, thank you for Tsunami coming out. Thank you for RJ Chavez coming
I do
out.
gotta go, man.
Oh, we
That is your name,
we
right?
do a
That is my
rundown if
name.
anybody's want to be anywhere.
Happy
Really.
birthday, buddy.
All
Are
right,
you,
take it.
yeah. Are you doing any shows?
I don't have any upcoming shows, but I have some podcasts coming out.
Yeah, you too.
I may
Yeah,
do
what
some
are your
shows.
podcasts coming out? Go ahead and throw it out there for.
It's going to be called How to CSU. If anyone wants to think about college or Cleveland State, it'll be Cleveland State related, but something in the works beyond that.
That was actually something I was going to get to, but I got too high, man.
Well, what I say is we have him come back out
Yeah,
because this one went off the
Come
road
back
as far as
another,
his
yeah.
birthday. We would love to have you come back out
Sure.
and just we'll get more into
If you like
that.
coming up,
Yeah.
we're walking me back. Everybody's.
We're all going to some of your shows and stuff.
It's a fun time. What about you? You know, you got shows coming up this week?
wanna
plug for the 4 people watching?
28.
I wanted to talk to you about that show.
Third,
January?
Something that bothers me about that show, the lineup of that show. There's like fucking 13 comedians on this show.
There's a lot of people, bro.
On the 28th, the other, you better look. There's like fucking 12 or 13 of us.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, like what are we gonna get? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
It's like an open mic.
And that's the same day of the Ohio State game?
Oh yeah, the 27th. No, that's the 28th.
That's 28.
Oh yeah, that's our house day game too.
So I have on
Some of
Monday.
us could be there.
Me and Joe have, or me and Pat have Monday at Funny Stop.
Yeah, the 23rd.
Yeah, Monday. I don't know.
And
And
then-
then I'm with you Saturday at Paradise Island.
And for those of you who were
I
going
got
on,
one this weekend.
we're gonna be in Cincinnati on the
Sorry, they
28th.
did that.
Yeah,
all right. I don't know who's
Come
going.
on.
But now, I don't know who's gonna go on the Cincinnati trip. Me and Mayo will be out in the Cincinnati the 28th. So if you're going to the Browns game, shit like that, look us up.
I do gotta go.
I think Ron's coming too, so all that shit and
January
come
5th.
see us, bro. Oh yeah, and happy Merry Christmas.
Don't get too antsy, man. I saw that.
And if I don't know the other
Be
holidays,
safe, bro.
I'm not really cultured shit like that, but if you know you
Like,
celebrate
I'll
other
take it
shit
two
too,
cookies.
happy whatever you celebrate and all that
Hey,
stuff.
Hey, do we plug my show?
Yeah.
Catch me on 51st Jokes. Hilarious.
Yeah, I promoted our show.
What's that, buddy?
No. You're going to be at hilarious.
No, hey, seriously, don't.
That's awesome. When?
5th.
Fuck, don't fuck with my XT, bro. And yeah, so obviously Merry Christmas if you celebrate those other holidays. Oh, Happy Festivus is coming up too. I think.
Kwanzaa?
Yeah, winter solstice.
Yeah, well, yeah, because we won't be on it. So Happy Kwanzaa next.
He don't know what the fuck. He hiding the motherfucker.
Are we doing the show next Friday?
You gonna be out.
Oh, no, we won't be there. We're doing that dinner.
Melissa and Pat are having an anniversary dinner. So
Was
Aren't you going to be in Cincinnati next Friday?
Come back out
100
next
days.
I'm not coming out this far. This is far ahead.
come on.
now.
It was
Come on,
fun.
have fun
Everybody
with
get
us.
infected. Happy birthday,
I'm
Joe.
All right,
Happy
for sure, like
birthday.
and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. We love you.
We're out.
Yeah.
We're clear, guys.